It's time to hit the high seas, guy.
With Al?
I feel like the only high C Al has ever seen is that Slimer cooler thing. What's it called? Ecto Cooler?
Boy definitely drank a lot of high C in his day.
What's that mean, guy? Did it have paint chips in it?
I was saying because he's fat.
Oh, come on, guy. He's one of our fellow fatoids.
Yeah, fat clown.
So we feel like we could say that. And he could say it to us, too. I'm just saying, guys, don't take offense for Al. Please. That's it. That's the end of that statement. Anyway,
I feel like I bought his book so I can riff on him a little.
Yeah, I mean, the moment you buy Al's book, it's like a carte blanche to just do
License to
Al
kill
jokes.
Yeah.
Damn, homie, license to kill. I'm down for that. Anyway, what's up, 007?
Films?
Reverse that boy and it's your weight.
Damn, homie. What the hell? I've been losing mad weight, guy.
Yeah, I'm just kidding, guy.
I'm kind of stuck at a certain range, though.
That's what happens.
Yeah,
you gotta step it up, guy.
I feel like I want to work on my calves. Saw a fat guy with good calves today. I was like, damn, homie.
Yeah.
Suck that calf off. Anyway.
Suck his calf off. I gotta say, that guy was working out on the side of the road.
Who does that, man?
I understand that. Look, I'm the first one to tell you I don't want to pay for a gym. I don't want to go to a track. I can work out at home. Or somewhere, that's close to home. But right next to a super busy freeway on a Saturday, I feel like you're asking to be looked at.
And he was doing these exercises and just made him look like a loon. In that context.
That's if he was just jogging or doing a normal set of exercises, I could understand that. But this guy was going out of his way to do some particularly redonkulous moves that said, "Look at me exercising, ain't I awesome?" And the answer is no, you're not awesome. You might not be a huge gut of a man like us, but you're still not the peak physique.
Yeah, what is
So what are these moves, guy? I don't want to see Spartan-like moves on the side of the fucking highway.
Spartans?
I feel like Spartans would do that kind of exercise. You know, the type of shit where you're like, come on, guy, you don't need to do that. But then secretly you're kind of impressed.
They would do it naked, though.
Well, that's why it would be impressive. They'd be chiseled.
Hanging dick.
Having Scottish accents for some reason.
This is Sparta!
This guy.
Have a Scottish accent?
I don't think Gerard could ever get rid of it. Even when he tries, it sounds pretty silly. He's not a very good actor. Hating Gerard? I'm not saying he's good, but him. You don't care for Gerard?
I only liked him as freaking Leonidas. That's it.
Nothing else?
I can't think of one Leonidas.
Leonidas guy.
One Gerard Depardieu role that I liked.
Gerard Depardieu. Gerard Butler guy.
Butler role that I like other than Leonidas.
To be fair, I can't think of a Gerard Depardieu. Oh no, he was Vidocq. That's it.
He was Vidocq.
All you gotta know is that it doesn't matter who Vidocq is because the movie based on him that had Gerard Depardieu was made by the guy that made Catwoman next.
Oh, no.
And his name was Pitoff.
Pitoff? That sucks.
I feel like all that sucks.
Vidocq by Pitoff?
Imagine
Gerard Depardieu?
Imagine and calling yourself Pitoff, guy. Anyway, come on, guy. Well, I mean, I like some Gerard
But movie. Is he cool in him?
He's fine. And
there you go.
Okay. Here's the real question. Gerard Butler, thoroughly unimpressive, yet he's a star. I mean, I guess you could give him impressive in terms of his Leonidas physique era.
Yeah.
Take him out of context of 300. He's just a guy that's in movies. Clearly, he's not a mega star, but people know who he is, right?
I feel like he's kind of like a budget star.
Sure. Okay, that's acceptable. So, would you rather have Gerard Butler, budget star, or would you rather have Vin Diesel, who inarguably is a huge star and yet feels exactly like what a budget star should be?
He's mad corny.
He's in a lot of mediocrity, and the cool stuff, people don't even go see it most of the time, and he's basically just in fast movies. Let's just be honest.
He takes them so seriously too.
Yeah.
Like he thinks
there's... Well, who would you rather have star in the movie about your life, which would clearly be super fictional?
Well, Gerard Depardieu.
He'd be the most appropriate one to play you.
Yeah, well, I
would be played by Whoopi Goldberg.
I'm not a diddler, to be fair.
Oh, you diddle too? Yeah. Come on, man. I feel like his cool-ass story about owning Harvey Weinstein just went out the window.
Yeah, come on.
Nah, it's still pretty good.
I feel like I would go with... man. Vin.
If you can't pick one...
Vin's corny.
Vin's corny, yeah.
He's Riddick, though.
He's Riddick, which is cool.
But then part 2 wasn't very good.
Nah, if you have to rewatch that, but part 2's awesome, guy.
Nah, homie.
Nah, you're on that little roll. Recently, you're
homie.
Blade 2's a piece of shit.
I never said it was a piece of shit.
Hellboy 2's garbage.
I didn't say Hellboy 2's. I said the reboot sucks.
You also said Hellboy 2.
Giant ass.
You were like, Guillermo del Toro's a piece of crap.
Did I, guy? No, I feel like you're unable to take my opinions is the thing. I feel like you feel personally attacked by my opinions. If your opinion
is Guillermo del Toro's an asshole.
Never said that. I said... he's my boy, but Blade 2 is inferior to Blade.
Nah, the quote was, he's my boy, but I hate him.
How is he my boy then?
How does that even work? Exactly.
You're just making up bullshit, guy.
No, homie, I feel like you're lying your ass off, guy. I believe the saying is lying like Ahab.
I think I would go with Vin, because I think he's closer to me.
Is he though?
He is fat as hell now.
He looks like an old woman.
Thoughts on this move?
Sucks. He looks like an old woman. He likes things that are corny as shit. And he's like a mad nerd.
Yeah, that's true.
But he's got like a deep voice, and I got like a woman's voice. And he's bald?
He's bald. He's bald. He's clearly getting fat.
Looks like an old woman.
He's a nerd, and he's also in a lot of shitty stuff. Yeah. I feel like he's already living your life, man.
Well, there you go. I would go with Vin. Yeah,
I heard that Vin Diesel has a console in his vehicle's dashboard where he can play... what game was it?
I don't remember.
I'm going to go ahead and say it was like Diablo or some bullshit like that.
It was probably like Dungeons and Dragons, some corny shit.
EverQuest, some bullshit.
EverQuest?
I don't know. He was playing some garbage in there.
Advent Rising. Vin Diesel's got one of the best movie adaptations when it comes to video games.
What's that?
The Riddick game.
Yeah, I think everybody agrees with that that played it, which is not many people.
It's 3 people, guys. And 3 of them were Vin Diesel.
on his console.
He had 3 running at the same time. Man, he mad lost, guy. Is it weird that freaking Fast and Furious has been going straight for like 20 years now?
That is weird. It's weird. Really, here's why it's weird. Because they weren't entertaining. Well, I mean, I can't really say that. They weren't entertaining to me until they got fucking stupid. Ridiculously over the top. You know, but to the people that liked them, it seems like they never stopped liking them.
Yeah.
Even when they were clearly ass. Because let's admit it here, part 2 and 3 suck ass cocks. I don't even know what that is, and they suck it.
Yeah.
So, it is weird. It is weird. It's also weird because it lost its main star for a couple of movies. The aforementioned shit movies. And then they came back, and it wasn't really that great. But, you know, it was better than the other ones, I guess.
Yeah.
All that happened, and it's still going strong. Some say stronger than ever. And by some, I mean the box office numbers.
And Vin.
Well, Vin, you know.
Vin's so corny, man. I can't believe... Here's another Vin gripe.
Okay. Vipe.
I hate that Marvel paid Vin millions of dollars to say 3 words, and then they voice modulate him to oblivion so he doesn't even sound like Vin.
I feel if you're going to get Vin, it'd be like hiring Michael Clark Duncan, and then you make him sound like Pee Wee Herman.
Yes.
What are you doing? What are you doing? To quote Glue Guy.
What's the point?
Yeah, what is that? I mean, good for Vin. He must be getting at least, a solid 10,000 bottles of vinegar per movie?
Yeah, I'm not hating on Vin.
Clearly how he gets paid.
Well, I don't think his name is Vin.
Obviously his name's not Vin or Diesel.
What do you think his name is?
I forgot. I knew his name at one point.
I feel he looks like a Eustace.
Eustace?
Eustace.
Isn't Eustace a female name? It's definitely vague enough to be female.
I feel like it's gender neutral.
Yeah, I feel like a Eustace could be anybody as long as they're old and white or Vin Diesel.
Or non-binary.
Nah.
I
feel they'd have some weird name like Apple Soda Pop Zinger, and that's the first name.
John L. Smith.
John L. Smith?
Yeah.
You mean Lord L. Smith?
Oh yeah, that's true.
The real name.
Well, I recently called him Dr. Smythe, and he got mad.
Who, Dr. Smythe did?
Yeah. He's like, I'm not a doctor, I'm a lord. I was like, true though that may be.
Come on, guy. You're a lord now, guy.
Yeah.
I feel like you skipped a fucking step in villainy.
You gotta be a doctor before you're a lord, guy.
Yeah, I want Dr. Doom. He was literally a lord before he was a doctor. Okay?
Oh, so maybe he's about
Maybe he's right.
Anyway,
maybe he'll be encased in metal, which was bad for a fat guy. I can tell you. Trust me, I've been encased in metal.
Stinky and rusty. What is this video about?
I have no fucking clue, guy. Vin fucking Diesel's vinegar. Buy it at your local store. You're a stinker, guy. No. What are you, encased in metal? Yeah. Anyway, this, if you could tell us what this video was about, we'd appreciate it. Pretty cool, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're out.